Grand Rising! We got some witchy shit to be doing. Stick around. So for a while now, I've been wanting to dig up some of my mums that come back every year and put them in a pot because I want to see if I bring them inside, I can keep them all year round. So I got this thing. Always make sure you got drain holes. You need the drain holes. And it's overgrown big time with all kinds of stuff. This one I'm gonna leave, but there's some back here that I'm going to be digging up to put into the pot, which you're gonna need dirt. And I get that from my yard. Let's see. Oh, that's some pretty ground coverage. I think your ass over there though. The only problem with my dirt is, at least in this area, I don't have to worry too much about clay. When I get dirt from the backyard or in other certain parts of my front yard, I use it for cacti and succulents because that'll dry out like right away within 24 hours of being soggy in the hot sun. Because it's all sandy and crap. Versus you got this beautiful, delicious dirt that's not that bad. I don't know, I really want to get these ones, but I want to keep them spread out. I really need to deal with the overgrowth of things too, because I actually had mums everywhere around here. Oh, then I got transplants that are doing decent for being planted and then getting hit with 105-degree index crap. Also, if you have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, this crap is rough to do. But it smells so good over here. Yeah, get some dirt. And hopefully the roots aren't too ginormous. Oh, I actually have 3 in this area. Okay, where are you at? Oh, you're just so cool. If I stand corrected, my mom's... Oh, I don't want to dig up the spider. There's a beautiful spider nest. These ones are the red ones. If I stand corrected. I've been looking at them for like 2 years now, so... I'd be amazed if they were not red. Oh, it actually has a very tiny root. And you're being strangled by the overgrowth. And this is why you deal with your overgrowth. You're about to be blooming. So I gotta figure out what the fuck you are. You're pretty though. I'm not trying to have you... Well, I got a root. I'm going to put this in a different pot because I want to see what this is. Alright. Since there's not much root, we're not going to put a lot of soil in here. And I might actually go get a smaller one. I was thinking by now these roots would have been like 3 times as big. Owie. I don't know what I did, but that hurts. I don't think you can see it. Whatever. There's these in here that I want. And I'm a big believer of what soil gets dug up that you're not using, put it back. in the hole. Cover up the hole. It's actually very good and beneficial to fill the gaps back in. Oh, you're better than I thought, though. You got a decent root again. No idea what this is. Probably also don't touch shit that you don't know. But look at the roots on this one. Oh, then there's another one. There's two more actually. Plus, I want some mums in the backyard. And oh, you know what? That's because of the shovel. It got broken. Two, I think just one. Have you seen me? Oh, you're gonna have beautiful sized roots. Oh, hi, babies. I like to talk to my plants. Oh, no. Getting caught up on my ground cover. Check out them roots. Shit. I was also told, which I haven't done it, but I was also told to take your mums, and if you want them to bloom in fall, you pinch the blooms off when they're forming in summer. Otherwise, you get summer mums, which I just rock the summer mums, but maybe this year I'll try it with the bucket ones. I don't know. But gardening is a big important thing for witchies. It's beautiful connection to earth. This is one of my guardian trees. It gets you connected to, like I said, earth, land spirits if you're into that, plant spirits if you're into that. It ground, and there's scientific proof with grounding, especially when you're barefoot. So yeah, and it's just relaxing and peaceful. And I think I might actually clear out some of this shit. Sorry, plants. I really like my violets though, because, like I said, it's really overgrown. Most of this stuff I don't plant. I really only had mums over here and my columbines, these, and over time I just kind of left it. My husband's just kind of left it because I get upset if my stuff accidentally gets cut with the weed whacker. And yeah, I really need to get in here. And yeah, there's another one that I want to plant to see what the fuck this ground cover is. And look at the baby violets. I don't know what you are in your fuzzy, so I'm not trying to fucking watch. I'm gonna get my shit all fucked up, and I'm gonna get like some kind of reaction. But yeah, I only had just columbines and mums over here that over time other things developed. Are you one or are you two? Chaos gardening. And the reason why I say chaos gardening is because I'll let shit just grow. And then when I'm planting in that just went in my mouth. When I'm planting in my flower beds, I literally just take seed packets and throw them in and wish for the best. It runs in the family. You got small roots. Do I even want to transplant you like over here? I got more over there that I could put over here. Oh, I don't know. Well, I should though. There we go. Oh, you got nice roots. Look at these roots. more mums that I could just swap. Oh, there's a baby tree growing. Fuck yeah. How many mums have I got beautifully growing over here? These send out. Damn vines! Why are these vines so where are they fucking coming from? I don't know, but I do got a decent amount of mums right there. Ouch. But let's go ahead. Dude, where did the other one go that I just had in my hand? Son of a bitch. I don't know. Oh, right here. So, I'm going to fill up these holes. I need to pull out. You, but you're fuzzy. I don't fucking know what you are. Shouldn't touch it anyways. Okay. There we go. Transplants always get rough. They do. So we're gonna put those baby mums right here instead. Oh! Look, Stormy. Panda. We got a worm. And I'll stick you over here where I'm not messing with you. Cover you back up. Damn bugs. Yeah, we'll put the worm in this, or not, we'll put the worm. We will put the flowers right here. The mums. And then we'll just work with the few that we got. I don't think the roots were that gnarly. One of them was not. Keep the roots like facing downward. You don't want them facing up. There we go. Stick you there. Stick you here. Get some delicious dirt. Get some delicious dirt. There we go. I really need to deal with everything else though. Yeah. So, that being said, I do like to let things overgrow with native stuff too, which is kind of why. What the fuck is this? So it gets so bad. Alright, alright. Pick you up again. I don't know what it is. And again, probably shouldn't be touching things that you don't know what they are. Oh well. Fuck around and find out. Don't. I grabbed them before, that's the reason why. I don't give a fuck. So another part of our series, or this video, I will be doing some transplanting also and propagating. I think they're pretty. I don't have to look them up. Sweet. That's what I was worried about and hoping for. See all these? Yeah. But then you see the new growth? Sweet. You would think these plants would croak by how much I get in there and I mess with them like this, and I'll put them back. But I actually grow some big, beautiful babies. I just want to get some of this cleaned up. I typically will leave some though for critters and whatnot. But I want these transplants to really get going. Probably should not do that either. Like everything over here by the transplants and these mums, I'm going to keep clean. And I'm going to clean up over by those mums and resituate everything. So not only do I like to take this time to connect with the nature, the land spirits, the plant spirits. Ooh, what's got anything in my ear? And for grounding, I like to really get involved with ways that I can also do rituals and spell work while I, plant and get into the grounding. I'm about to lose my damn bandana. It's hot, but that's okay. There we go. Chew. I'll done it up, and then whatever gets chunked in here with you will just decay and become food or whatever, I would hope. Oh. There. Oh, no. Am I going to be able to? Probably not. I have a cracked foot. I am not going to get scissors or whatever to do this. So don't whack your shit like I am. I just don't want to get up again. Alright, so this is decently done, cleaned up. This is a really long video. I'm probably gonna end up skipping some of it, like fast forwarding. Dirty hands are happy hands. Yeah. Last year, summer. So I'm trying to think if it was last year or the year before. I think it was last year. My neighbors planted sunflowers, which I'm anaphylactic to, but I don't care. It's just if I eat them. And they're across the street. Well, I ended up with sunflowers in my front yard, and it was awesome. Like, really awesome. Doesn't gotta be perfect, because we still want some wild touch to this. I still want some wild touch to this. But around certain ones, I do need to have cleaned out. So, that's just what we're working with. And I like to think of it too as when I'm weeding, I'm decluttering I'm decluttering out the energies and things that may have stuck and lingered around my plants. Anything connected to the land, and just making nice cleansingness to it. Allowing my plants to breathe, not get fucking strangled by vines. Oh yeah. Now that's done, we got two mums that are gonna need to have some soil on top. We just wanna, so I wanna get this in the video. Down. There's some space between each other. Now this is the first time that I've tried to pot one of these mums, so I don't know how well it's going to actually work, but we're gonna give it a go, right? We just had the new moon, new beginnings. We're gonna expand. Anyways. Our mums are nice and decent. I need to get some marigolds going. They're great pest repellents, so you don't have to use nasty chemicals that are bad for your plants, bad for you. You know, that kind of stuff. Okay. Ta-da! Number one done. Number one is done. Now we got some more stuff we need to do before it gets too hot. Do I want to fuck with the shit on the other side? Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Don't mind my weird haircut because around September 20th, I took a 1-year vow with the cycles of the earth, but also with my hair, because it's massively huge for my heritages, and it's goofy growing out because I cut everything down to like this long. I cut it all to my root. Anyways, look what I found in here. Like, how? I don't know, but marble. And then I don't like waste, so all this stuff, if I don't know what it is, compost. I attempt, at least. I gotta learn better. And if it's shit that I know that is safe to burn, then I will dry it out as kindle and then I'll burn it for like solstices. Like we just had Letha, which is a literal fire festival. Personal espits in general. And like just whatever like that I would use for a bonfire ceremony or bonfire magic. So I'm over there trying to clear out that other one real quick. So I got one and then I found another one buried. Look how tiny it is. So all of this that I dug up gets to go in the far back corner of my garden. Then, as I was dealing with the other one, when I found that bead, it's actually a bead, I got more babies, baby mums to plant. My husband is mowing, so excuse me there. Alright, and then, because Also, essentially what I'm doing is I work with these plants, and in one of my grimoires, I had written some stuff about the spiritual magical properties of the plants that I'm going for, that I grow outside. Like, I let nature do its thing, honestly. And this will have mint from my garden in it. Damn vines. I'm glad I checked the other one because it was strangling it out. But yeah, the other one's gonna have mint. Then I actually have native strawberries growing in this back corner. And I don't have a 5-gallon bucket because I use that for my 55-gallon fish tank when I clean it. We're just gonna wing it because they're like very tiny. They don't get large. So we're gonna put that into a regular flower pot that I have. I do have giant flower pots though, but I don't think those ones are green holes. Now we are on to spearmint. Spearmint is a very delicious plant in my opinion, but it also has a lot of spiritual and magical properties as well. And if you're into ghost work, spearmint is actually great for cleansing, purification, and vanishing, and I've used them on a lot of things related to spirit work. But in general, they're pretty freaking fire with everything that they have. So we're gonna fill this up with dirt. Now this is my dirt that gets rock hard because it's very sandy and whatnot. And I'm honestly surprised that my mint grew out of my garden, as you can see. And that is, if you've seen that, that is what we are gonna be digging up and putting in here. Now, there's other things like you can do with this, like blessing your yard, setting up intentions as you're potting and planting and whatnot. But yeah, I will see you in a minute. Smells like spearmint gum. I love spearmint gum. Another thing though is when you do plant your spearmint outside and not in a closed container, they shoot off little runners. Well, this is actually the one. And you can see where I popped it off. They will grow up like this and they will spread like wildfire. Okay, it's getting really hot out here. And my youngest finally brought me back my bandana because she likes to wear them. Alright, I got the spearmint, but most of it is going to probably be propagated because the roots weren't the bougiest. I have a super extremely small one in here. I'll have to do a different type of close-up. That I found is like a baby lily at the top of the dirt. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that were, well, I guess I suppose this will work too. 7 growing out of my garden. Ugh! Yeah, see what I mean? Very rootsy. That's got slight root. 7 growing from my garden. Planted in here, well, outside of the garden. I don't see any. Oh, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 other small ones growing on the outside of my garden. And I'll probably go ahead and stick those in. 6, 7, yeah, 7, 8. Whatever. Like I said, be careful with mint because it takes over. And I've never really had the problem in the 5 years I've had it because my dirt literally rock hard dries. Whatever. The abundancy makes me happy. So, on to the next stuff. I found the next best thing since I don't got a 5-gallon bucket for strawberries. I found a bigger one. Well, I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to wing it. Because I got this, but it comes with this. Because I rinsed it out. There's actually like a lip in here. And so water will pool in the bottom. This is on top. So, I don't know if that'd be good for strawberries or not. We're going to find out because I get tons of more each year. And it's already very cool growing in my yard and my garden next to it, but that's okay. We gonna find out. I got dirt all over me.
I tried to clean up somewhat. I found the perfect plant for my dandelions, but now I'm kind of like questioning if I should put my strawberries in it. The roots don't get big on the straws that I've had that I've dug up so far. Check this out. It's plastic, which fucking sucks, but I don't got anything else. I do, but lack of drain holes. I don't got a proper nursery pot. I just don't make that work. Anyways, this goes in like this, and as you've seen, those roots on dandelions get really big. So, thought about this because I can pop it off and drain it, but maybe it's beneficial for the strawberries more. I don't know. I'm probably gonna use it for the dandelions, mess around and find out, and see what all I'm capable of because I got a big old green thumb anyways. Like, half of my yard is clover. And I got clover in my garden, and my great-grandmother, I got one of her, I believe it's hers, that's what I was told. So I'm gonna check into that. I know I got the original plant pot that came a decade ago. Well, next March is a decade literally, but it's 9 years. That her peace lily came in, but it, poor babe's been stunted and went through hell, and then until I got it, you know, it's all good. It's way too small for that massive pot, and that massive pot doesn't have a drain hole in it, so I got that, but of hers. But I was given a beautiful wide but flat one, I was told, I believe it was hers, and that's what I was gonna put my dandelion, my plantain, and clovers in. But seeing how my plantain I haven't dug up yet and it's massive, the dandelion roots, I might just leave that for clovers and smaller dandelions and plantains, and have like a little native bowl out of her pot. And it'll also help connect with her too. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, this video is like massively goddamn long, so I'm trying to like cut it out, and so I'll probably have to do a different video for the propagating. Yeah, and then once I have everything potted and planted, I gotta water it. And I don't know, do you guys think I should put a stick up here and a stick up here, because spearmint gets quite tall, and so that way like it's not getting all bent out of shape and it's growing somewhat decent. I don't know. I love the smell of spearmint though, and I gotta definitely get these baby mums watered. Oh, we'll figure it out.
Look at these freaking gorgeous, see what I mean? Already in my yard. But my beautiful, and in my flower bed. My beautiful strawberry plants that we are going to put into that little green one. And probably end up having to switch with the dandelions. To show you real quick the root size of what I mean. If I don't fall. Okay, see, they're not the greatest, like, in terms of length, and that's why I'm hoping they'll be fine in this.
You know, you also have to be careful with strawberries like spearmint, because like spearmint, they will take over. Oh, let me see if I can find one. See this? Also, look at this root. My biggest one, the biggest root's like, masterpiece. Anyways, these right here are vines, and the awesome thing is this is also a hanging basket, and I got extra things. I could hang this to make it look like a hanging plant. I'm excited. I'm geeking out over my plants. These right here produce individual babies, and then they'll root, and they will like literally take over. So yeah, I'm gonna get these planted, figure out how to use the big shovel with my Tootsie, and get that other bucket filled, pot, then get the other pot I was talking to you guys about, that round flat one, and get the other things potted, and meet you after that. Thank you for bullshitting with me through this. I know I said I'd be back, but this one I just pulled out. Look at those leaves, by the way. Oh, it doesn't want to focus on it. This is what I mean, because this is actually a really good example visual. I'm brain farting. See, I don't think you can see it. Oh, barely. This right here is a root, and this is a plant growing, and I just had to like kind of yeet this out of the ground. But yeah, there you go. That's what I meant. Catch you soon. It's been hot. Finally got them, besides the clover planted, potted, brought to the backyard. Oh, there's a swallowtail butterfly. My other plants that needed watered, they're getting water right now. I like to soak my bandana in water. I'm like soaked in sweat. I got to deal with this now because the other day, yesterday actually we had a warning for a severe thunderstorm that we didn't even get hit with, but I mean also the other day because I lost power with that one, and it hit the town next to us, not even ours, and so I hunkered everything down, and yeah, I got to get all this good stuff out and put where it belongs, and then organize everything, and I will get the clovers did up, and then I'll show you what I got going on in my chaotic garden corner. Got our clovers in grass, because eventually I want this to take over and flourish and be a natural like little ecosystem from outside, and it'll be used on my altar, on Gaia's altar in the house come fall and winter. Then I got that beautiful, my strawberries, helping, because I got sidetracked and busy. Eventually it all will pop back up, you know, yada yada. And then we got the nice dandelion disaster, and we got our spearmint. And I will update everybody
later on to see how well they make it. If I forget about it, I got so much dirt all over, because that's a good thing that I do. It's not really a good thing, it's just that I do often. And yeah, I got a lot accomplished today. Oh shit, my mums. I got those too. My mums are in here. They're actually perking up since watering and whatnot. I deal with that. But yeah, they're here because they get only really a little bit of morning sun. There's some afternoon. So that's the best spot for me to put it, because I actually get morning sun on this end. So yeah, it's pretty blocked off. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for joining me on my little gremlin garden chaos mission that I decided to wake up and do. And yeah, have a lovely day.